Hello, beautiful souls, made of love and light, and welcome to the Krystal Aegis Pages. Today, we bring you an exercise, radical forgiveness. Radical forgiveness in breathwork, clear rackets. We will continue in the same dynamic as last session, working with the ego or negative ego personality and reprogramming it into a more positive state of ego personality. And with this, we bring in a little bit of music, and we breathe in and out, settling space, a comfortable space to practice this exercise of radical forgiveness. With this in mind, I want you to listen and take in only what resonates with you and let go of what doesn't resonate with you. Breathing in softly, feeling your body with this 12D pale white silver light. In your breath out, you are going to send all of your fears and worries to the core of the earth. I will give you some minutes to create your 12D shield. Connecting to Mother Earth, creating the platform, the foundation of your spiritual house, your spiritual temple, going up, creating the lid of your spiritual house foundation. Not just a lid, but a project it down and encapsulate yourself inside a double structure of pale white silver light, protecting you against all negative influences. When you feel prepared, send your consciousness beam into the universal central sun that is in the center of the Andromeda galaxy, establishing the connection to the threefold flame fire of creation. Now you, the Earth, and the central sun are one. Take your time. Don't worry. Don't stress. Follow your natural rhythm of breathing. Just be there. Gentle. Loving yourself. Feel the 12D pale white silver light nourishing you, recalibrating your entire self, your entire 15-dimensional structure. When you feel ready, focus your attention because we are about to begin radical forgiveness in breathwork. Clear rackets. We are continuing to be repositioned and shifted so that our energy bodies and our consciousness are congruently aligned in the new timeline architecture, as well as the new energy foundation moving forward. This planet is undergoing a continual momentous change, with some pinnacle energies during the ascension cycle, as we continually undergo micro adjustments in just about every area of our inner person and lifestyle. We are witnessing more of the patterns and phenomena of our past cellular memories surfacing. These memories are both ancient and recently personal. They are stemming both from our multiple self-experiences, the many human incarnation experiences of the same patterns, and that which has defined us to accept the belief that we are a part of the human race, having an experience on the planet Earth. As a species, we have many concepts or archetypes we believe to be true that define our human identity. These are being challenged deeply now. All of these patterns are being refined during this time to give us the opportunity to see that we need to change or heal inside ourselves. This is a time where we must learn to create our new reality from an entirely new palette of color, an entirely new way of thinking and being in this world. As you pay attention to these old patterns, you may begin to see them as repeated patterns of memory embeds that influence your thoughts and feelings. Their unresolved distortions deeply impact our mental, emotional, and social aspects at so many different levels, which can potentially create dysfunction and imbalance. These mental and emotional imbalances within simultaneously create deep energetic imbalances and blockages within our energy, body, and aura. The mental games and control programs that are run by our unconscious self, those larger behavior patterns that are set by and accepted by mass society, are coming into blaring review at this time. We have to see who and what is running a racket into the mental body and our unconscious mind, and allowing its fear to be programmed into our emotional body. A racket is a corrupt mental program running in our conscious or unconscious self that justifies itself into being in order to protect the psyche from its deepest and darkest fears. It is very tricky and manipulative. However, we are able to clearly see these rackets running, as the new energy foundation will not tolerate nor support them. Running rackets is the antithesis to embodying personal integrity, and in order to be congruent with the core essence and the nature of our true self, we have to be fully disposed of these rackets. This is a time of reality check, so that we can see what damage has been done and take stock of what we have left to process, so we can live by and speak in the deepest truth and integrity that we are capable. Blind spots in our awareness or the perception we hold of others that keep us in denial or living inside the deceptive psychological defense programs or these mental rackets cannot continue. We are being moved to shed layers of drama, trauma, and defense mechanisms that we have operated with as a part of being human. As the first part of the Ascension Way Showers, we are doing this clearing in depth now. It may show up as a part of healing the larger macrocosm or healing something in your personal life. However, Its mechanics are the same. All of humanity is subjected to running these mental racket programs. This process can be painful as it requires you to give it all up to the altar. Nothing is held back. Nothing is sugar-coated, nothing is veiled from your ability to see or live by the truth as you know it. All we need to do is drop any resistance and let the circumstance self-correct. As we participate by witnessing the pattern as it is being shifted or completely dissolved. It is also dissolving the membranes that create energetic separation within us, so that we can move more whole within and therefore also be more whole in our interaction with others. This can be intense for us, so taking the necessary time out and being gentle and forgiving in these circumstances is the practice of being in self-mastery or energetic mastery. The aggression of the controller's agenda will reach a new level of amplification. This amplification will be especially through the victimizer software. We may have already been sensing the quality of this chaos and disruption in the external worldscape. We have been heartbroken seeing the many recent events highlighting the violence in the external landscape. These memories are extremely painful when they surface, coupled with the recent events which bring to the surface the extremely dark energy around histories of Holocaust, massacres, and blood rituals. If this has deeply impacted you, taking care of yourself and working your mental healing tools to maintain compassionate yet neutral association with these events, it is critical in order to be relieved of suffering. Now try to defer pain to understand this may be the larger macrocosm event influencing your body, and stay vigilant to keep your mental and emotional body clear. Please send love, forgiveness, and prayers of peace. When you can, apply daily meditation to relax the mind and body. Be aware of the necessity of practicing forgiveness to heal your life, as it is very important to continue to move forward. Many times our physical bodies and energies will reach intense levels of inner pressure, as this is the merging alignment of the higher light bodies into the physical flesh. This is in order to catalyze the chemical shift that is required to explode that damaged cellular memory out of the body and clear it from the genetic material. In some rough moments, it can feel as if you are being squeezed through cheesecloth. This is a time for radical forgiveness towards yourself and others. With the following, we provide a helpful exercise for those moments when the mental rackets or triggers propel a state of negativity or negative looping thoughts. Stay calm and breathe. When triggered into negative or unloving thoughts towards yourself, breathe in and slow down your body by applying breath. Take in a deep inhale, 4 counts. Hold in 4 counts and exhale 4 counts. Do this for up to 8 counts until you feel totally out of your mind programs and in your full presence of breath. The now presence. The goal here is getting you out of your mind control program and into your presence. This can happen when you place your focus on your breath. Your mind has to release and let go. Reprogramming is most effective when done outside of the mind, when you are engaged in the observer mode of your full present consciousness. Now please invocate, state it out loud. Let your entire body listen to yourself. If you want, you can talk to the phone, record your voice as you evocate these words. I forgive myself that I have accepted and allowed myself to experience self-doubt and worry. For a minimum of 3 sets, then do or work with the breathing exercise again if you feel you have lost now moment presence. For the total set of 9 commands for each item chosen. You choose the item you feel is most pressing for each set of the exercise. You may want to alternate daily or work on one issue you know is really pressing consecutively for 21 days, or until you feel emotionally freed from the memory or pattern. You can choose. Here are some sample suggestions. 1. Lack of self-love or acceptance. 2. Lack of personal power or fear. 3. Entities and people sucking my life force. 4. Self-doubt and worry. And then you affirm out loud. I am the power, master and cause of my emotions. I am the power, master and cause of my emotions. I am the power, master and cause of my emotions. And so it is that we reach the closing cycle of this exercise. It's not that difficult, isn't it? Actually, the exercise only takes you for about 5 minutes. All the rest was giving you some information and getting you comfortably settled in your full presence of self that exists in this now moment, that is always changing into something else while we all remain the same during the entire process of transformation, being a beacon for others to follow and reach a good shore. It can be any type of shore as long as this shore brings you peace, love, unity, respect, and a sense of freedom, that you can feel yourself as I am God, I am sovereign, I am free, I am the universal citizen manifested in this physical vessel here in these lower parts of the universal time matrix we live in. Thank you for being there. You are all fantastic. And as always, remember that you are the love. So make the love, share the love, and be the love. Because as we know, love is what will set us free, as well as truth. So if we set our truth, in love, we will always be free. And it's not me saying this, it is you. Once you realize that love is you, that you are love, and that love is the only thing that actually will make us free and able to co create this reality where everybody is free, protected, supported, in love. Thank you very much for being there. Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. Thank you, Ascension Guides. Thank you, Ra. Thank you, all of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is that this is radical forgiveness. Radical forgiveness in breathwork. Clear records. And I am Ra, the Yellow Crystal Warrior Kin 116, the Path Finder.